Hi guys, welcome to the another day of Advent of Cyber 2025. In this video, we are going to learn about YARA rules. Yeah, YARA mean one, like learn how YARA rules can be used to detect anomalies. So yeah, let's have a look on to this lab. So we have a story about MC Skiddy when missing and a lot of story. You can just read that by yourself. And we do have learning objectives and some images, like we will get this image in all of the AOC 2025. So yeah, you have to start your virtual machine today and you do have a split screen available. So that's cool. So I just started that, and in the attached virtual machine, the folder sent by MC Skiddy has been downloaded to home Ubuntu downloads Easter. So this is my attached virtual machine. So I just started this. You have to start this one in your computer. So yeah, let's move to the home Ubuntu downloads Easter folder. So here is the downloads Easter folder where we have a lot of images, right? And one file called embeds. So here it is. So yeah, let's look into the next task. Like, let's go. Yeah, I'm just clicking to let's go, and I'm just moving to the task 2 where I'm going to learn about YARA, the YARA overview. Yes, let's move on to the YARA overview. So yeah, it's about this YARA, and we can see an image and why YARA matters and when to use it. Like, you might wonder how why MCSKD choose this tool for the mission in the world of cyber attacks. Defenders face an endless stream of alerts, suspicious files, anomalous networks, fragments. Not every threat stands out, right? So whatever threats you will be able to get in an incident, will not everyone seems to be stands out, right? So, and some hide in plain sight, disguised as harmless documents or scripts, right? So yeah, like that we do have a lot of things to read. So what we can do now is we can just move to the questions like post-incident analysis, threat hunting, intelligence-based scans, memory analysis, and a lot of informations are there. Just you can just read this by yourselves to understand the concepts. Like, we have strings, text strings, and a lot of strings, informations, XOR, basic 64, and a lot of contents are available here. I recommend you to read this by yourself instead of watching this video. You have to read this by yourself to answer to those questions, right? So yeah. So we can see we can use the man yara command to find out the flags we could be useful in this scenario. Okay, and we have the -r, which allows yara to scan directories, exclude recursively, and follow symlinks. Let's try to use this. So this is the folder that we want to analyze. Like, let me open in terminal here, and I'm executing man YARA for the manual of YARA, and here we have the manual of YARA tool, which is basically find files, matching patterns, and rules written in special purpose language, and a lot more information about this particular tool will be there in the manual page, right? So you can also read this if you need. So yeah, we can use the -r, which allows a YARA to scan directories recursively, and -s brings the strings found within the files to match the rule. And putting everything together, this YARA command recursively scans the C drive using the is did starter.yar rule. So file and can optionally display the matching strings -s. So next up is an interesting task where you'll need to create your own YARA rule. Yeah, that's crazy good. So yeah, YARA practical part. It's time to complete the practical task. The blue team has searched for the keyword tbfc, followed by an ASCII alphanumeric keyword home Ubuntu downloads Easter directory to extract the message sent by MC Skiddy. Can you help decode the message sent by MC Skiddy? So how many images contain the string tbfc? So how we can find that? Like yara, and I think the yara file, like the yara tool, and After reading and understanding this, I was able to get some ideas of how we can solve these answers to this question without following these kinds of complex rules, which may be confusing for most of the peoples as a beginner people. So how many images contains the string TBFC is what the question is. So we just need to find the images which contains the TBFC, right? So we have a plenty of images available in this particular directory, right? So we have to find the number of images which contains the tbfc string, right? So what we can do is we can just issue the strings command, which will give you the strings. And what we can do is to give the this command like wildcard, which will give the strings of all of the images in this particular directory. And we also need to use pipe symbol, and we also need to grab this using, oh my god, so let me eliminate this. So we just need to grab this on, we only want tbfc, right? So yeah, let's put enter. We can see we have image one, maybe find me in Hopsec Island, so that seems to be a message. And we have 1 2 3 4 5, so maybe this will be from the 5 images where we will get these words, right? So the images may be 5. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, that's cool. So what regex would you use to match a string that begins with the TBFC followed by one or more alphanumeric ASCII characters? We do have hint. Have a look at the example in the regular expression strings. So we have to look for the expressions in the regular expression strings section and tube the examples to your needs. So we have to look for the regular expression strings. Here it is, and tube it according to our needs is what is written there. So this seems to be an information available here. And what we need is about the regex would you use to match the string that begins with the tbfc. So yeah, that's begin with the tbfc, like tbfc, and which seems to be colon, and this seems to be the string that is available in that particular question. So unfortunately this was not answer. Maybe we have to include something like this. We can just include plus. No, it's not. So what regex would you use to match a string that begins with a TBFC? So followed by one or more alphanumeric ASCII characters. So this is the one we were able to follow. So which contains TBFC, right? So it's about A to Z and small letter A to Z and 0 to 9, a plus minus equal, right? So and this seems to be a bracket, right? It's inside this particular bracket. So what I'm thinking is, like, let me put that exactly. Like, unfortunately this seems to be not the answer. What I think is to tube this, we have a bracket here, right? So I think we can end this bracket like here, and we can see we will start from A to Z capitals and small a to Z and 0 to 9. So this is they're available in the regular expressions, right? So here we can see that. And we also have plus and slash and equal to there, but there is a plus outside also, so we will use according to the format, like till this, and let us put the plus outside there. Boom, guys, you were able to get this, but this seems to be tough, and you have to follow, to understand the YARA rules and all those things to get answer to this question. So what is the message sent by MC Skiddy? So make sure you included the minus s flag to print the strings found when running the YARA rule. Unfortunately, we are not going to run any kind of YARA rule, but you can just follow any other walkthroughs for making an understanding of YARA rule and how you can run that properly. But in this case, I'm just focusing on the simple ways that I can use to answer this question. There seems to be the message we have is find me in Hopsec Island. This seems to be the message, right? So yeah, let me copy that, and it may be the find me in the Hopsec Island, right? So it will be like find me in Hopsec Island, right? So there will be no, oh my god, find me in, right? So find me in Hopsec Island, right? ISLAND. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's how you solved the YARA rules in basically a different way that people provide. So this is kind of a different way of a walkthrough that makes the simple way that you can solve this lab. So you can also follow some of the walkthroughs which will give you a detailed explanation of how YARA rules works and how you can follow and how you can understand that in any other walkthrough. So that's all about this video, guys. I hope you learned about how you can solve this in a simple manner, and I hope you were able to get some other understanding of how I solved it simply. So yeah, that's all about this video, guys. I will see you in the next one.